$1.68 trillion. And now the market, oh, it went to zero.
Don't get rug pulled. Don't get rug pulled. Don't get rug pulled. Don't get rug pulled. Heard that project is a trap. Don't get rug pulled. Everything they say is kept. Don't get rug pulled. 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 Turn your savings into scraps. Don't get rug pulled. They be plotting on your racks. Whoa, whoa. We gon' know where we at. New USB for my racks. Not sippin', no, I never like. VPN changed the map. I ain't know that he kept. I know he be hacking. Look at the way I check. The same way I bring racks in. That's the same way I bring racks in. That's the same way I bring racks in. That's the same way I bring racks in. Don't get rug pulled. 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 Heard that project is a trap. Don't get rug pulled. Everything they say is kept. Don't get rug pulled. 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 Turn your savings into scraps. Don't get rug pulled. They be plotting on your racks. Whoa, whoa. We gon' know where we at. We gon' know where we at. Not slippin', no, I never like. We gon' know where we at. We gon' know where we at. Not slippin', no, I never like. Not slippin', no, I never like.
Oh, good Lord. You've seen it live, baby. You've seen it live. A goddamn rock pool, baby. A live rocking. Wow. Wow. Holy moly, man. What happened here, dude?
Don't get rug pulled. 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 Heard that project is a trap. Don't get rug pulled. Everything they say is kept. Don't get rug pulled. 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 Turn your savings into scraps. Don't get rug pulled. They be plotting on your racks.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Peace, beloved, peace. It's your homie, Young Content, the unofficial sensei of the culture, rocking Lvxwa, living the dream, mastering NFTs, staying content. How you like the drip? How you like the stonage? What's good? How's your mind? How's your energy? Don't worry. Durag Dev is loaded up. He is safe. The ninjas, he actually didn't need the ninjas to kidnap him. He walks into the dojo because he has access. So he just chills at the dojo. He vibes at the dojo. He's one with the dojo. Are you? Shout out to the new toy buyers that I have to get into the dojo. I love y'all. I miss y'all. Chat is always active. We are growing. I feel like I'm becoming a metaverse celebrity in front of everyone's eyes. Just joking. Don't get too cocky, young. Fuck. But yes, today is Friday. Friday, some people would say. What are you gonna do? What's going down in your life? You can always feel free to hit me up. I do respond to the DMs, but not to the shills. But yeah, we have 50 more toys left. I'm loving this sweater. I gotta talk to the homie about like the comfort. I turned it inside out. This shit is fire. Lvxwa is literally about to change the Web3 fashion game. This man is getting very connected very fast. The favor of the universe is upon him. So without further ado, let me just say hi to the chat real quick. Shout out to Doan in the building. Don't get rug pulled. Shout out to the homie It's Wonderful. He's gonna be on the show next Friday. So in a week, you're gonna be talking to the artist that made that track. He's killing it. He has all his stuff on DistroKid. It's gonna be a really informative lesson for the NFT music people here. Mellow Ghost said, let's fucking go. Sebastian said, Young the extra drippy. It's okay. You going off. We going off together. All right, without further ado, let's bring in this meta legend.
What's going on? What's going on? We
going
up on the
here
right now.
We are here now.
We are here. Oh, hello, beautiful people.
Dude, welcome to the stream. Super happy to have you here. Let me type in the chat to see if we're still alive. Hey. Boom, we are still alive. We're good. Nothing. We didn't lose frame, right?
Cool.
All right, boom, we're here. Dude, how are you?
I'm amazing, honestly. I'm super amazing. I feel super amazing.
Dude, you got access to the dojo, so we didn't have to kidnap you. So it's super happy. So just chilling in the dojo. How's it feel?
It feels good. Honestly, the dojo, for those that don't know, the dojo was my introduction into Web3. It was my ushering into Web3, and I don't think there was a more perfect like fit or group, a more genuine and authentic way to be ushered in, because I don't want to rug pull people. You don't want to rug pull people. I mean, I've been doing product for years now, and the crazy thing is the utility for Lvxwa is it's almost there already. You don't need the proof of a roadmap. We in all humility, we don't need 30 or 40 or 50% of roadmap sales to have the product. The product is already there.
Yo, and I would say that the colorway and everything in the stream, it just blends together perfectly.
Man,
you have built real life utility, dude. You have. I'm wearing it. I'm a witness.
It's here. So these special, these pieces are physical and tangible already. And I mean, you flipped it inside out. I'm not gonna lie, DaBaby, I had to copy you. I had to go with your wave. I had to flip it inside out like you. This is the first time I'm wearing this inside out. I feel amazing. Feels like a whole new outfit. I'm tripping out. I can say that it was unintentionally intentional. I designed the fabric to be able to be, knitwear with the sheep wool so that it is completely textiled from scratch. Nothing. Honestly, guys, the reason I say, in full humility, the reason I say this is meta fashion and not meta merch is because we're not just taking a pre-made garment and then printing or embroidering a logo or a piece on it. This is completely textiled from scratch, the material, then specified my own sleeve, collar, every length, every seam, every hem is detailed down to what you call a tech pack or a CAD.
Before you get too much alpha in there, because we're going to talk about all that tech pad. I want the stream to know who is Durag Dev. Okay. Who are you? Just give me like a minute and a half pitch of who you are.
Okay. Durag Dev was, I want to say, made in Japan about 10 years ago. Right out of high school, I used some college funding and personal funding to go to Japan to become fluent in Japanese. I can speak, read, and write. I observed and analyzed the Japanese fashion game out there. I got to see 10 years ago firsthand the impact that Bape had on the culture, seeing the kids in Baby Milo. People
You were there?
I was there. I mean, I went to the Bape Cafe, the salon, I saw the empire he built, and that inspired me to not just have a store, but to create a brand myself that is in multiple stores and impacts culture the same way that honestly I saw Nego impact culture. Did
that hit you like a gust of wind and like kind of enter your cells and your cellular structure and your mind?
All the way, but at the same time, it was a rabbit hole experience. Like being, like when the moment hit, it hit. But at the same time, it was many late nights up on the computer, just diving in, like seeing stuff in real life, then coming home, watching TV in Japanese, and then getting on the computer and, just like studying and processing all of this information that's foreign to me. go and live life in another language. So that's important because that foundation is honestly, I was stuck between either creating a store or creating a brand. Living in Japan inspired me to create the brand. I came back from Japan. That's when I first concepted and came up with the name Lvxwa.
When did you come back from Japan to get that name? What year?
2012.
2012.
2012.
When the world was ending, you actually began. Okay, cool.
Right, cool. So, wow, that's crazy. I forgot about that.
It was also a Coney 2012 at that time too.
There was a lot of things I didn't know.
Crazy
like,
shit.
I didn't like Brandon. Dome Man made fun of me because I didn't know when LeBron went to the Lakers because I was also living in Japan at that point too. And you just don't hear as much stuff like just being in another country and another culture. So we go into Lvxwa, a Japanese English hybrid word for there's two layers to the deepness. On a first level, this is luxury. You could take luxury, shorten it down to lux. Wa in Japanese is a particle that says this is, or I am. So this is luxury. And then the deeper level is lux, is the amount of luminosity something gives off. And so Lvxwa really is more so that light energy.
Bro, I get complimented. I went to see Batman. I get complimented left and right with this thing. In the city of Charlotte too, having DaBaby wear it, people are fucking frothy of the mouth when they see this stuff in Charlotte on the streets.
No.
Very, very contagious. You have given the luminosity out. There's something spiritual in these garments.
I was going to say the energy, the whole point of this next year is really deep diving into the Lvxwa skin and the energy that's transmitted through the garments, because I genuinely feel like you can feel that energy when putting it on. It's contagious, like you said. It's super contagious, and I love to hear it from you. I felt like you could tell how happy DaBaby was. Last night I just found new photos, and a photographer was saying like DaBaby shows off his fit before stepping into the Kanye premiere, and it was like him like over here like
I know the poses, the smiles,
the Rolls Royce. I mean, he was just so proud. He looked so proud, and that made me proud. And
dude, I gotta actually show the stream those photos. This is very important. Shout out to Sebastian though. Says Devin Young, two inspiring people. I gotta watch this whole interview when I get off from my 9 to 5. I feel some cherries brewing for sure. APO is here. We're gonna play that sound. Cause says this dude walked to Supreme and never stressing in Japan. Never stressing. He speaks the language. Kelsey White says beautiful. Yeah, guys, keep it active. Tell grandma we're live. Okay.
Tell grandma we're live. I gotta go back on Twitter. We're live.
And use grandma's credit card to get some Lvxwa. Hold on. I'm going to. We're gonna do the. Oh, I'll be right. I gotta check the screen share. I know I already fucked this shit up. See, I always do that.
It's all good.
Hold on, guys. Patience is a virtue on this one.
The blemishes are the perfections. To be honest, there was a piece of the fabric that was not supposed to be reversible, and it ended up being reversible, and the whole garment therefore ended up being reversible. And life just makes it perfect.
I always scuff my stream at least once, guys. I have a lot on my plate. Okay, fuck.
Be patient with the sensei. This man does a lot of things. Right after I saw the list of things that he did, I called him and bragged about the team that I have on accident. I didn't see that tweet. It's
hard to find good work these days, beloved. But I'm proud that you found it, beloved. I'm showing Hype Beast what's on the star right here, and it shows DaBaby's fit, and they break down each garment he is wearing, and you literally are on this. If you see the screen, guys, it has DaBaby's fits from him in the Charlotte Hornets, from him being in the Super Bowl. I just wanted to analyze this fit here. Can you see this look, Durag?
I cannot, because I'm not looking at the stream, to be honest.
All right, don't worry about it, because if you play the stream, it's gonna get scuffed. Right. On top of him, he's wearing Louis Vuitton glasses, match black sunglasses, $725. We'll go to the pants. He's wearing Amari black broken skinny jeans, that's $790, and he's wearing some Louis Vuitton calfskin monogram. And then he has your sweater, which is an honor here to be rocking. He does look good in it. I just wanted to show the stream this.
Looks amazing. you know, there was some people that were looking at the price of 300, and I think on a merch level, obviously, you know, 300 is a little bit higher, but guys, when you're looking at the garment itself, when you break down it being textile from scratch, when you break down the sheep wool, the fabrication, the customization, the custom patterning, to be honest, if it was Rude or Palm Angels or Off-White, it would be 800 easy. So we're really giving like luxury garments at reasonable prices. As a matter of fact, my Japanese homie came to me and he said he got the hoodie and he got this, actually he got all the black and red stuff, and he saw the hoodie was 150 and he was like freaking out because he thought it was going to be like 300. And when he saw the knitwear, he was like, this is a steal. This would be way more expensive. And this is the same quality as Palm Angels Off-White, like straight from him, nothing prompt. He just came to me like, yo, this is the most reasonably priced luxury stuff I've ever bought.
Sheesh. It really is. It really, really is. And I like I said, I'm super proud to wear it. Shout out to Laura Zombie. This is true. When you put on something of high quality and you can tell the creator put in thought into the detail, it really is making you feel yourself. Facts. Cause. Grandma Mavi's here. Grandma Mavi's here. What's up, Grandma Mavi? Laura Zombie, this is the way. Adore the energy of this beautiful, magical, hard worker. For sure. I wanted to ask, dude, also, what do you love to do? Like, what do you love to do? Everyone asks you, I'm pretty sure in LA, what do you do? What do you do? You tell them Lvxwa, but what do you love to do?
I love to watch anime.
For real?
I really love to watch anime. It really empowers me. It really like makes me smile to the core. It really makes me happy.
Cry.
I have chosen not to go to like Young Thug in future studio sessions because I was watching anime.
Hold on. That's APO.
Alpha plays only.
Sheesh, bro. Shout out to Benny on the track. For real, dude. Anime is a love of love.
I barely made it to the Fear of God event because I was in bed watching anime. I got up, I was in my PJs, which was kind of like the original Durag Dev fit, the head to toe, and I stumbled into the event, and Jerry actually showed me a lot of love because I had last seen him in Tokyo. We went to the grand opening of One Oak Tokyo, and we definitely, again, Tokyo is important because me and Fabian talked about doing an event in Tokyo together.
We're talking about Fabian from Lvxwa.
From Lvxwa, bro.
Fabian Vogelsteller, the developer. He was a part of the early days of developing Ethereum with Vitalik Buterin. And
I was looking for info. My bad. I'm sorry. Go continue.
Fabian Vogelsteller is a force of this space. He's worked with Vitalik, the creator of ETH, Gavin Wood, the creator of Polkadot and the Kusama chain. And he's building a fashion self-identification metaverse, or just a way to verify your digital goods in the metaverse. So that's huge.
So shout out to Crypto Daddy, actually. He was the one that told me about Lvxwa and them being a platform for physical product being integrated with the blockchain and NFT.
I'm about to post. I'm about to pull up Lvxwa's website right now for everyone to see while you're here. Keep going.
Yes. So a message from Fabian after 30-minute Zoom call. We ended up talking for 3-4 hours. And actually just about a week ago, he randomly messaged me. Let's think about. We definitely need to do something together after mainnet launch. I think our visions are very aligned. After talking to you, I realized how crazy that message is.
Did you say Crypto Daddy from the dojo connected you with Lvxwa?
Crypto Daddy told me about him. I talked to his assistant Martina and requested a 30-minute Zoom call. That's all I did was I requested a 30-minute Zoom call, the proper business way. We ended up talking for 3 or 4 hours. We just completely we're on the same page. He was like, yo, I love the Lvxwa print. I love that you're not just taking a logo and plastering it on something. I love what you've done with taking it and moving it onto your car and this and that. I could see it on everything. He goes, it's going to be brands like Lvxwa and Artifact that are the future of
Dude, we
fashion.
have no, that's why I had to have you on the show. We have no, you know, it seems like Gucci and Prada are just like not as forward thinking in this space. And this is the chance for the underdog, to Goonie, to kind of sweep in and really build these connections with these Web3 brands. And those Web3 brands are going to really, they don't care about the big Web2 brands. They care about the cyberpunks, the underdogs, the ones that have a story. Look at Bored Apes. They have a story. You have a story.
Right. They have heart. They have heart, and they have hunger, and it's apparent, and that's an energy you can feel as well. And I think it's just a constant energy thing for Fabian. He was just like, bro, like your energy. It was just like, you know, your energy. Like you asking me what my pattern is, what my co-star is, like, you know, like, yo, like it just click, you know, there's some people in, I guess, Web3 that he didn't get along with. And he's, you know, just to be blunt, he was like, yo, I'm an older European, you know, German man from Berlin. You're a young, you know, ethnic tatted up kid. Like I wouldn't ever expect to request, you know, a 30-minute Zoom call turn into a 4-hour conversation. And next thing you know, we start breaking down, you know, how to take these physical products and link them with NFTs. And a lot of that being just, you know, for, you know, some real APO for people. The fact of this message, he says, doing something when mainnet launches. And there's a key in there, because mainnet launching is going to be the solid foundation for people really being able to integrate the physical products with the blockchain as well. So we have RFIDs already, where you could technically individually number each product in addition to the SKUs. You know, each product style has a SKU, but then you can break it down with RFIDs if you wanted to. To be honest, after talking with me and him, literally, we brainstormed on this together, and together we realized that the best way was to just create one token that each piece is attached to. And I'm really giving out some alpha right here, because this
Hold
is
on, APO time. I'm gonna give it again.
So because this is really, you know, part of my plan here is to, each piece will give you basically one Lvxwa token or credit, and you'll build. There will be other ways, other little fun ways. If you went to the event, if you engage online, if you do some type of social media stuff, we're gonna have some really cool gamification. The Dome Man has some cool gamification ideas in mind. The dojo is such.
Dome Man, Brennan, Metamori, Deadstock. It's a serious. Bartley, Dig Daddy, all of them. Crypto Daddy, Mavi, fucking Orphan, Hey. Mark the Habibi, yeah.
Come on now, yo, again, Mark the Habibi DM me saying, yo, he is really super interested in Lvxwa.
Dude, you're about to collab with all of these like PFPs with like prints, bro. You're gonna want to do that, bro. I mean, even Spotty Wi-Fi. Before we get to that, wait, I want to read Fabian Vogelseller's background on Lvxwa's website here. It says, Fabian Vogelseller is a blockchain veteran who was a part of the Ethereum Foundation in the early days. From 2015 to 2018, he helped shape the Ethereum space, building the official Ethereum wallet. The first decentralized Web3 browser and tools like Web3.js, the blockchain space's most used JavaScript library. In 2015, he proposed ERC20 token, standard, ICO Wave, and the DeFi movement. This is your Mick Jagger of the Web3 space, Fabian Vogelseller.
I honestly had no idea until talking with the Sensei that I was speaking with like a Bill Gates or Mick Jagger of the metaverse. I honestly had no idea. And that's just how amazing life in the universe really is. Every piece comes connected. I've been in product design. I've been working with artists. I've been on tour with XXXTentacion and Ski Master Slump God, designing their merch, going, you know, all around the United States, then going up to Amsterdam.
No, I hit the okay.
Okay. Oh, that's mine right there. That's Dizzy all day. Drake is someone that I actually am looking for, like someone that is on Drake's team reached out to me. I'm trying to be delicate with which way, the Kanye way or the Drake way. I can feel both right around the corner.
Yeah, the energy is right, bro.
The energy is super right.
Before you get more into that, I wanted to also say, look, I just wanted to read a bit about Lvxwa, how it ties into Lvxwa. It says universal public profiles. Blockchain-based user and company profiles enable permanent identifiers in the digital world. They allow for universal logins that make remembering username and passwords a thing of the past, while giving you full control of your virtual assets. Universal profiles make a so that universal profile that he's going to be building is going to attach to these NFTs, where when you wear that piece in the metaverse, it is not a fake, it is verified, someone approved that to wear that, and then you can really scale that into those metaverse events and other identities there. As you know, we are in essence becoming, Web3 is taking the old celebrity platform and just wrapping it in this digital way.
Exactly. So we are lucky enough, blessed enough, honored enough that Lvxwa will be working with Lvxwa. They will be attaching their system to the backend Shopify. And basically for spring and summer, for the collection 1, because honestly, this was called collection 0, a transition of Durag Dev to Lvxwa. So for collection 1, Lvxwa will be on the backside there. Basically, when you order every piece you order, you will receive an email where you will be able to redeem your token or your NFT.
Are you telling me this is seriously in the works?
Yeah.
You didn't talk about this anywhere. What do you mean?
No, I've talked about it with Doan. I've talked about it with Deadstock and talked about it with Fabian. But he was like, "Yeah, I can just go ahead and like connect into your Shopify in the back, and then when people order, like they'll just be able to redeem." Their token. So
you're telling me there's something coming in the spring, summer? We literally were talking about this in the dojo. Bartley was like, people like Orphans, Rags, you, and Steffi Fung are going to kind of lead us into this. You know, we right now we are degenerates. We're trading. I think this fashion sense, we're really gonna have our identities on our clothes and in the IRL world. So you're telling me, when is this gonna be happening?
So I don't this spring and summer. I don't want to. We're the token, the credit that a small piece of your utility will be redeemable for this spring and summer's launch. What you're going to see when mainnet is really launched and ready is these pieces directly also linked with your avatar piece, so that you can hop into Sandbox or Decentraland or whatever platform you be,
Wild the world,
and be able to share your Lvxwa energy on your character. I've actually even talked, I sat at dinner with the founder of Capcom and the video game maker for Street Fighter. We wants to do a Lvxwa alternative outfit on a character in Street Fighter. So there's a couple random cool integrations. I mean, a lot of fun. I mean, I'm just being a big kid in all of this and trying to be, you know, as content and humble. I have Doman really is in my corner to like.
Doman is a sensei in his own right.
He really is. I mean, I gotta thank him. Like I was going to say earlier, the dojo honestly really ushered me into the metaverse. There's no other way to put it, honestly. Like it is the foundation of like genuine knowledge and bringing like an actual like you feel something, like you actually feel something, you feel some realness, you feel some authenticity. It's the love in there is real. People aren't holding back information to make moves on their own. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it.
Do you know why, dog? Because we're all just a fucking broken mess collage, and we don't see where you've been. We see where you're at, and I think that's what's powerful. What we have fostered. It's not just me. I kind of have to lead that energy, but that energy is just natural, permeating between every heart in there. We always say it in the dojo. Individually, we're stars. When we come together, we become a constellation. Woo-hoo. And I think that's what people are starting to notice. It's cool because Orphan just asked for you to be on his show in the comic section, and that is an honor of an honor.
Yo, yeah. Orphan is lit in a crazy little background because we didn't get in. I actually had a project called Rags Worldwide where I created the Gucci do-rag that was on Travis Scott, and on, if you look up Paper Magazine, the Bape do-rag that Travis Scott is wearing was actually under a company that I named Rags Worldwide. So
How do you know about Rags? You paying attention to the metaverse? It's very small. You guys are very small in the game, bro. But
yes, I went back and watched a couple of his streams already, actually.
Yeah.
They had the
bug. I love that aspect. Yeah.
I was like, yo, this dude is on it. I'm not gonna lie, I had to peep game. I'm like, yo, who's running with the name Rags? And but I was like, yo, this is amazing. This dude has it. He knows exactly what he's talking about. He knows exactly what he's doing. He's tapped in like 1000%. I was like, yo, that's so
amazing. What I might do too, honestly, is probably get you, Steffi Fung, and Orphan on a stream together, talking.
That's a 1, 2, 3. That's
because if you before we get more into the alpha and your story, because I want to know more of the deeper story in you before we go into more, because we have a long time to talk. I feel like I talked to you for a long time. So let me share this screen, guys. Just in the metaverse fashion game, Steffi Fung, just my face and art on Vice, probably nothing. People are buying digital clothes because that's now a thing now, and she's literally on the cover of Vice. Steffi Fung. A really awesome Chinese artist, doing and designing in the metaverse for years already. So I was very proud of Steffi Fung in the building. She's going to be back on the show with Lvxwa. What do you think about that, dude? Seeing Vice capture this energy here.
I think that's vital. Vice has always been a source. Me and Asaya have done something years ago with Vice, and Vice is really good about reaching out to your creators at a base level. Like, they really are good about seeking out your real early adopters and influencers and creatives, and they do a really good job at like highlighting those creatives, artists all around, like not just music artists, but designers and painters. And like I saw Steffi Fung's, I saw her stuff and I was blown away, honestly. I'm a designer and I don't even like, there's some stuff she does and I'm just like, how?
You see the fabrics and materializing.
How? I
already working in AR, dude. You guys are kind of like pillars now, dude. You gotta understand. You got a lot of. Don't feel too much pressure, but the pressure's fucking coming.
It's already there. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I realized that actually my mom said, Dev, you put the weight of the world, the pressure on your shoulders because you have the biggest expectations for yourself. And I realized that, that's just something that I got to be okay with. Content at all times, because life has honestly allowed me to I've already traveled, to be so honest, I've already traveled the world. I've already gotten, guys, I can tell you, like, it's interesting to me to see like JPEG or Lamborghini, because to be honest, I bought an i8, like a fast sports car, and there's amazing stuff in real life, but there's also like there's a lot of amazingness to the virtual aspect. And I feel like a part of me understood the metaverse because of being an anime fan. There was an anime called Sword Art Online, and you put on a Neuralink and it scans your body and your outfit, and then you can like change your outfit and you can go into any video game, whether it be the sword one where you clear dungeons and go through levels, or you have a gun one that's kind of like a Call of Duty, and you have another one that's like a elf and a fairy and a sword one. It's weird because I honestly was never like a big like PC gamer, but just my deep dive like into anime, the days of anime that I've watched has prepared me for the metaverse and blessed me with that mind process to think about transmitting physicals to virtual. And that's everything right now is how we're going to balance the physical and the virtual. You're
speaking Latin to most people, and it's nice that you have we're in the early Renaissance of Latin and the Roman kind of Renaissance of the era. But before we get more into the further story, what were you like as a kid, beloved? What did you have? What heartbreaks did you go? I always want to know what heartbreaks people go and challenges through triumphs people go through, because that means that says a lot about how you're still standing here.
So honestly, as my through the wire moment did not happen until about 2016. As a kid, I was blessed to have a mom and dad that raised me honestly in a non-denominational church since a young age, and now I wouldn't say that I'm religious, but very spiritual, and that foundation, honestly, I can say like definitely created a big core piece for who I am.
Were you the kid holding the chairs and shit, impressing girls in the church?
I would help. I would help. I was honest. I was super respectful. I think that's what even like took me over to Japan. So as a kid, I mean, I just was like, I had all of those manners. Like someone walks in the door, you stop what you're doing and you go and you give them a hug and you welcome them into your home.
Yeah.
Like, you know, just those things were like instilled in me when I was young. And I was obsessed with anime even as a little kid. I loved Asian girls as a little kid already. It was like I was just like a thing. I don't know, when I was a little kid. Now I'm it's whatever. But
so growing up in the church, did you ever rebel in that time?
No, so I didn't. My parents were the youth pastors, so I had to be the example. My parents were the youth pastors. They ran the high school ministry. They took all of the kids, you know, be 40, 50 of us to summer camp. It was the funnest thing. All the churches from the Southwest would come together during like 1 or 2 weeks of summer, and you would get to meet everybody. And I actually would like lead songs. Church retreats. I would actually create music. I would redo some Christian songs. I think I did a church version of
Our God is an awesome God.
I did that one. I did it at some church conferences. So I had that, and honestly, then so I really had like a strong and a great upbringing. And for me, my through the wire moment, honestly, 2016, I had a stroke, and I was at Fruition. I was working on the first Yeezy campaign. I was styling the first Yeezy season campaign. And I was trying to get Kanye's attention so bad. So I was burning the candle at both ends. I was concepting Lvxwa. I was styling all these Yeezy campaigns, trying to, you know, like Ye was looking at some of the stuff I was doing, and I was one person between me and him. So I was striving to get there.
How old were you at that time?
I was.
You don't have to dox yourself, but yes, 2016. You were literally on the radar of Ye.
Right. So I was like right there, and I was striving, and I was burning that candle at both ends, and I was in the middle of a meeting. We were in the meeting. I was at the store. I happened to be 1 block away from the hospital. My right side of my tongue went numb. I got nauseous. I went to stand up. My equilibrium was gone. I looked down. I feel like I'm looking up. I look up. I feel like I'm looking down. I start hearing a wow, wow. Start throwing up. And then the owner of the store, her mom was a nurse and identified I was having a stroke. I didn't want to go to the hospital. She put me in the car. When I was in the car, that's when I had my out-of-body experience. I was looking down at myself. I honestly really felt my life force slipping away. And that I had another stroke. I got to the hospital. They gave me the TPA. And the first question I asked was, am I gonna be stupid after this? And I was just worried about retaining my brain cells. But honestly, like it was after the stroke that I got love right here, or beloved. It actually is I, or in Japanese, there's 2 meanings, I or mana. So I is to love, mana is to be loved. And I felt loved.
Beloved.
Yes. So that's why it is also universal and amazing when you say beloved in the dojo. It hits home to me because it's right here on my head. And so
is that the left side of the brain?
The right side of
the right side of the brain. Wow.
The right side.
You literally became a superhero from
I actually can't move this part right here.
Whoa.
I actually can't move this part. And I did not think I would say that, because I really don't expose that usually. And that completely, after the stroke, that's when I started executing every idea I had. So I had made a Gucci do-rag. I was like, yo, if Gucci made a do-rag, they'd make a ton of money. So I was like, no. My partner that was managing Stussy was like, we should make Gucci do-rags. So I made a few Gucci do-rags. It ended up on like Vic Mensa, Post Malone, and then I was waiting on the 3rd one, and then Travis Scott stylist hit me up, had seen it on J Stash, and got it on Travis Scott. And then it honestly wasn't about till 6 months after that he started really wearing it for like shows and stuff like that, that things picked up. But to be honest, it was definitely like having a stroke. I realized that tomorrow is not really promised, and any idea that you have to execute it. And I became very big on executing all of my ideas. My fam from Vegas can tell you that I did not let them approach me with an idea unless they were going to execute it, because I didn't want to hear about it. I was like, yeah. So and it was in a very respectful and like humble way, but it was just like, yo, like unless you are executing it and doing it, unless you're really doing it, then why even bring it up? Like,
the chat is popping off. They say, Dolman says the downs are what define us. Orphans Addict says that's the truth. Kelsey White says to you, light pours out of you. He's not wrong. I would say this, man. I mean, the broken are the more evolved. That moment right there was created a superhero. It's every superhero has to have like one of those real come to Jesus moments, no pun intended.
Why?
But sharing this, we have a similar story. I gave my life to the Lord in when I was 21 in Jacksonville, Florida, in a non-denominational church.
Wow.
Through some hard times. I think I was 23, 22 years old. I'm a little older now, but I have seen that side, seeing this side. You're seeing duality now. Like even the way that your brain here, the stroke, up, down. Like you literally are walking the line. Is that where you get your power to see all sides and kind of connect with all sides? Because you're connecting with these people now. So it's like how I
think that is the perspective, the difference. Having the stroke gave me that different perspective. In addition to the perspective of living in Japan, being on the other side of the world, literally, you're the same person, but you're on a different piece of soil, and you can drink at a different age or go into the club or smoke or do whatever. And these different things, when you can all of a sudden do different things just because you're on a different soil or land, you completely change your perspective, and it does rewire. I think I definitely would say it rewired my brain between having the stroke and going to Japan. I mean, after the stroke, it was just nothing but execution at that point. And speaking on perspective, I just pulled up. It's actually the last message that Extentacion sent me, and I referenced this because it's the exact same way that I think, and that's I see everything from a paradox perspective in a sense. So I program my inside and outside perspective in order to make the world far different than others realize. So that's one of the reasons at least 80% of the population exists in my heaven in reality. A lot in that message right there. Definitely something that I unpacked for a couple years, but I referenced that message because
before you get into that, dude, he literally said in its essence, this just struck me, he's a celebrity. To be able to navigate in this crazy world he lives in, he has to embrace that mask or that character, and embrace that shadow or that light in any moment. He has to know how to turn it on and off. He has to be the character in his own game. Wow.
I would watch him do it. I would watch him. He would be asleep 30 minutes before the show. It was the craziest thing. It's the only time I've ever seen someone actually go Super Saiyan. He would be asleep on the bus. I would actually be a little bit worried because it'd be 30 minutes before the show. He would be like, okay, I'm gonna take a nap now. He'd be standing and he would be completely like in sleep mode. And slowly you could just, I swear, I just saw these energy waves. And he just, boom, woke up and would just come out performing. I've been to a million Travis shows, Cardi shows on stage with all of these different performers. Honestly, I've never seen someone with the energy like Extentacion.
What was in him, dude? What did he have? He was just frequency. He probably was like to Nikola Tesla or something like on his frequencies.
His frequency was insane. He would do the show and then party all night and then be up all day making music and then sleep like 30, 45 minutes before the next show and then do it all again and again and again. I mean, his energy source was he knew that everything.
It wasn't like the drugs though. No.
He had no drugs at all.
Sheesh.
No drugs at all. He was on parole. You know, so there was a time that, you know, maybe a psychedelic or, you know, something to allow us to tap into the music deeper. We actually on the drive up to Seattle, going up the Northern California coastline, it was beautiful.
The Redwoods.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've been there 2 months ago. Crazy.
So me and him hopped off the bus. We were in the back. He actually locked everyone off the back half of the bus. And I had left tour for a couple days, and I came back. I had never heard his music before being invited onto this tour to make stuff for them. And I came back and I was like, yo, X, I really like your slow songs the best. And he's like, you do? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, come here. And he's like, yo, Dev, he's like, to be honest, I've been really scared to sing in front of the guys because everyone's so macho and manly and tough. And I'm like, bro, your singing stuff is the best. And he's like,
come on,
really?
man.
Like, yeah. And he's like, you know what? You have a really open soul. Like I don't feel shy. And I was like, bro, I'm here for the confirmation. He's like, yo, you just gave me that confirmation that I needed. So he locks the back third of the bus, the studio couch desk area. And for like 8 hours, we're just driving up and he's just singing me all these snippets in his phone. And I'm talking to him about like my past relationships and what I've gone through. There's actually a song that was like, it's like a little medley that was like actually something from my life that ended up coming out. It was pretty crazy. But that session was the reason the album 17 was all slow songs. It was crazy. So like Hollywood Motels, and I think
I can't imagine the pressure of someone in that stature feels, because, you know, I know we both are going to be rising stars and a lot of people in the dojo, and I just wonder how can I take that XXX, you know, energy and learn from it. And I think it's a part of the circle you keep and the company you keep and the affirmations you have. And I don't want my circle to get too big. I want to, you know, I want to do magic in a sense.
Right. And so that comes down to like scaling. And that's something that is there in life and it's there in business, because as you grow anything, you want to make it bigger and better. But I've seen it. There's a car shop that I go to, and years ago, the owner was almost working on the cars himself, but now he's so busy that he can't. And so some of those small details aren't there. So some of the same, you know, expertise isn't almost there because the company is so big now. How do you keep that quality as you grow in size? How do you keep that same energy? How do you not spread your jelly or your butter too thin as you're growing this piece of bread? How do you make sure that there's enough sauce there for everyone? How is there enough young to content everybody in the dojo?
Oh, there isn't. I'm just joking.
there's not. I mean, there's almost not.
Mind the young content bath bomb. Throw it in your fucking bath.
But you honestly, you balance it beautifully. I watch you. I honestly, I came in very broken, but there was still plenty of experience in me and insight to know a real one and to feel a real energy when I feel one. And I just knew right away, I just had full faith in you and saw like, wow, you were really about the true definition of a community. And the word community is getting so trendy right now that I feel like it's taking the power away from the word a little bit. But you really built a true, genuine community. And that
when I met you for the stream, you know, there's just you know, I saw a lot of myself in you, and it's easy for people to judge people in this space so effortlessly. Oh, look, who is this? He's dropping names. I don't know the names he's dropping, but I'm just gonna come from a place of love. And there was a time in my life in 2013 where I was literally about to just give up my life. And you have a hold the reins energy in you. You have someone who won't let go of the horse. You know, you will not let go until you cross that goddamn finish line. I only see that in a couple of eyes I only see that in the broken. So, you know, seeing you in these conference calls that we were doing on Zoom, and you were just eating peanut butter at the can and just super zealous. I think you were at Vegas at the time.
It was in Vegas. I had the barbecue sauce. I was making the pulled pork sandwiches.
And I was like, dude, this dude's eating pulled pork. I'm from North Carolina. This is where that's from. There's just a lot of synchronicities, man. And I never wanted to talk bad about anybody. Even, you know, there's so much fucking tribalism. It's like, I think your energy your energy affected people. It affected me.
Damn.
You know, to humble me.
Wow, that's amazing. I to give a honest background. Can you hear me fine?
Yeah.
Okay. So coming into the dojo broken, I was constantly encouraged, honestly, by your like in a way forgiveness. There was times where I was all over the place, guys. I would come into some of these conference calls and I would like name drop too much or repeat what I'm saying too much, or I would just be very all over the place. I had a million thoughts and I was very broken trying to put myself back together. And Young, I got to thank you right now. Like, you were so patient with me. You were so patient.
Yeah, it was like a fatherly patience. I was like, yo, let this person speak now. Let this go.
That.
I was like, damn. I don't mean to be like that, but it's just energy, dude. It's just energy.
I needed it then. I need it now as we're on this very call. You are ushering it. You are setting the tempo. There's certain things I don't know what to do, but you know how to hold the reins. I am here. I do not give up. I do not. Once I have a vision, I'm executing. I'm getting it done. It's got to be done. It's got to go. But allowing it to be in the universe's timing. Like the name, I just realized Lvxwa was actually made 10 years ago. And
yo, so much love for today's stream. Laura Zombie said, Laura Zombie, she's like super famous on Instagram, bro. There's so many good people on this shit. Great artists, bro. There's so much stuff happening in this chat. It's universal. No, bro, it's universal. It's for you, bro. It's literally for you. It's literally for the dojo. It's like this. It's just this fucking soup. It's a fucking cauldron. It's like magic. It's crazy.
Awesome.
But even like Deadstock and Metamori and even Crypto Daddy, them just the gurus.
Are they here? Are the gurus?
Yeah, the gurus are in there, bro.
The gurus too. I mean, literally like Metamori again, so encouraging and literally just building someone up. Walshy, just his information, a true guru. Deadstock, like honestly saw the vision in from a streetwear side, a clothing side right away, and was like, yo, Dev, I'll rock with you. And like I just like so much support. Literally, like the dojo was a place for me. If it was a soup, if it was a hot springs, it was a bath for me to come and sit in and to like renew and purify my energy, to reground myself and to build things back up the way I needed. The dojo's insane. So much love to all you guys.
Bro,
like,
now you're the Avatar Last Airbender in this bitch, Bofo. So.
Just literally trying to create energy with my hands, and it feels amazing. So definitely was all over the place coming in, and again, like I can't thank you enough for your patience with me. And there was a lot going on in life. There was friends that I had hurt through my life choices, and I had pulled away from a lot of things, and I received a lot I was fortunate enough that after making rags worldwide and the Gucci do-rag and it being on Travis Scott, guys, honestly, that those things were selling like crazy, and I was able to go and live life, and it exposed me to a lot at a young age, and it was like almost too much, and like it was like, okay, Dev, you gotta slow down, you gotta go back to the basics. And I had to take a sabbatical. I had to stop everything that I was doing, and I had to go back to that original creative energy, that original pure kid at heart energy. And you
literally, dude, it's like right now it's so serendipitous. I think that's the right word. But we're talking right now on the stream. This is the 82nd episode. You're in the dojo, literally the meta style of the dojo's live stream, the home, the hub. you have become like a Kill Bill in a sense, where you're just like broken, ready to fight again. And this is a very meta moment, but it's a spiritual moment. It's a spiritual meta moment. You being here with the chat, it's nice that when I can interview a ninja, you know, and you are a true essence of a ninja. I wanted to ask you as well, growing up in a non-denominational church, going over there and witnessing BAPE and its permeating energy. Where are you at now? The mindset. What does quarter 2, quarter 3 look like for Lvxwa, the brand? And then we're gonna show the picture of myself on that fucking Mustang. And I really wish you would see.
I'm excited for that.
That shit is cherries. But yeah, where you at quarter 2, quarter 3 in this current state of your mind?
In this current state of my mind, I actually am. Again, I am grateful. I am grateful for where I'm at, where I'm living, what I have, who I'm connected with, the team that I have, the support that I have. The word that I've used 1,000 times, 1,000,000 times in the past 2 weeks is just grateful. I know exactly where I am headed design-wise. You're going to see Lvxwa begin to show its identity through pieces just from the pure shapes and the cuts of the garments. You're not going to need to see a logo or the print anymore. I am working on constructing the garments itself to just scream Lvxwa without even seeing a logo or a print. And the visual translation that I have honed in. I'm again grateful to have honed in on how I want to present the visuals to everyone. And I think that this time around, it's really going to show the quality inside the garments, and it's going to show the life and the energy that it gives you. And we are going to show a balance of a strong Lvxwa skin. The Lvxwa skin is this skin on me that gave me energy, that was transmitted into these fabrics and these garments that DaBaby feels when he puts on, that Billie feels when she puts on and goes and performs, that Young feels when he puts on to feel himself and go walk around Charlotte and go kill it.
Yo, take out the drip though, for real.
Yo, nah, I mean.
No, sorry to interrupt.
So quarter 2, quarter 3, we're really gonna see a balance of the physical brand identity really being engraved in a message, and we're going to see its translation into the virtual world, where some of these tokens and these utilities start to come out. I would, guys, if these Lvxwa pieces that you have now, I will say, I am going to go back and give people credit for the pieces that they have. You in the dojo have taught me about giving back. You guys have really taught me and showed me how important it is.
Guys, we're getting whitelist. Fuck.
Right. So all of the dojo does get whitelisted.
Hold on. Dude, it's an honor. That's an honor. I mean, for you to have these physical pieces to then have them integrated in Web3.
So sorry to interrupt. So if you came out physically, let's say to the event, or you have a physical piece, then we're going to give virtual incentives.
Provenance. If
you show your support virtually, we're going to give physical incentives, and you're gonna see a bounce back of those two. That synergy between those physicals and those virtuals, and you can almost like see the energy going back and forth from one hand to another. And it's like so that's what's going to be like big is let's say you have your Lvxwa tokens and credits, you're going to be able to get an unreleased or a friends and family Lvxwa piece that doesn't come out for sale. Creating cool things like these credits where maybe you might have to burn 2 or 3. I have been in the space studying Huxley's and
to get that $2,000 piece.
Right, exactly. And so then that will create value to the Lvxwa token itself,
and also bringing your brand up to that Armani, Prada higher level too with the scarcity model. Crazy.
I'm not like in the past, I did consult for Prada because I had to help them like I had to explain to them why their showroom and their demographic changed. They like brought me in and I realized I'm like, yo, I'm not going to give them that sauce and that like info anymore.
Bro, this is why, I'm sorry to interrupt you. I had to say this. This is mandatory. This is why when people say NFTs are a scam, when you listen to this man talk, he's literally giving you the gamification from the IRL to the tokenomics of a token holder. That is true value, true utility, dude. If you pull that off, that's gonna create a lot of eyes in the fashion world.
I think someone's gonna want to buy out Lvxwa at that
But
point.
you said you learned from Huxley, which is crazy because you're studying true DYOR, doing your own research in the game, and pulling and extracting the honey or the essence of the flowers juice back into your own thing. That's crazy.
You got to look at you know who's doing it right, who's doing it authentically.
That is crazy.
Yeah, and feel it. It's and shout out, and that was also Deadstock's thinking as well on that. He was another person that was like, yo, you got to have the, you know, the 2-3 him and the Dome Man. They are like, the Dome Man actually created the first PO app for the Lvxwa event. And again, like me and Fabian are talking about like doing an event in Tokyo where if you have your virtual thing, then you can come out. And I actually even want to do something super special where we pick one holder and we buy their plane ticket in their hotel and they get to travel. So we have talked about taking the roadmap, the virtual roadmap for Lvxwa, and actually integrating it with in real life physical roadmap. So let's say because for a brand, I've already done pop-ups in many other places, different cities, states, countries, whatever. So a cool thing with having Lvxwa already being on the road is we get to take the virtual roadmap and the physical roadmap and almost combine them together. So as let's say we can like go to Tokyo and
runway here, runway there simultaneously.
Right. So the plan is to balance and to mesh to as seamlessly as possible to mesh in real life and virtual together and to just create like an amazing community within itself where the people who support are just rewarded back and get to like live life. At the end of the day, this is all about having fun in the process. And that's a big part to me. Like if I'm not having fun while creating, then I won't create because I have to be like having fun. The Gucci do-rag hit because it was fun and you execute on your fun ideas because that's when you can feel the energy in the garments.
That's wisdom, even for me.
I took the tattoo print and put it on the clothing because it was fun. It was after XXXTentacion passed. I was creative directing Bad Vibes Forever for him. We were setting up the stuff in Tokyo and I didn't know what to do. And I simply took the tattoo print and I made a shirt for me for fun. And after that, I made a batch for homies. And one of those 50 ended up on Billie Ellish. And I knew she was going to wear it. I knew she was going to like it. It's another crazy thing about the mind. I knew she was going to wear it and like it. And she did. And then she reached out and was like, yo, I need this head to toe. I want a do-rag, a shirt, a hoodie, shorts, pants, shoes, socks, whatever you got. And you can just, it's one of those things you can feel. You can feel the energy being manifested. It's why I say I can feel Ye or Drake right around the corner. It's one of those things I just know. There's a pair of shorts I'm creating. So we got spring and summer 22 coming up where we're going to see Lvxwa dive into the metaverse and have a credit or token. And then right after spring and summer, I have a really dope biker collection that is being finished up right now. And I just know, like, I just have a feeling Kanye is going to wear the pair of shorts I created. And there's a lot of times where I create, I am very intentional with my placements. So before going to the London and giving and linking up with DaBaby and his engineer Dawson, I thought about what would DaBaby look good in, what would make sense on him. And a lot of people want to just place product or send an NFT to someone, but you have to think about who makes sense. Who does it really like actually make sense on, because that's the best way it's going to translate to the rest of the world. You got like it's the number one thing I try to tell there's company pressure like, oh Dev, we need someone big to wear Lvxwa. And I'm like, no, we don't need someone big to wear Lvxwa. We need someone who loves Lvxwa to wear Lvxwa. We want someone that feels and likes it, that it matches their style. So like I just got contacted, Trippy Red wants the black and red set. That makes sense. That makes sense.
Jeez.
That matches his style. He likes to wear matching sets. His color is red. Like, make it make sense. Like, slow down and don't force things on anyone. Don't force your NFT brand on someone. Make it make sense with that person's own interests and lifestyle so that it's authentic, so that it doesn't look like a paid ad or promotion when they wear it. It's the reason that people understood was because they saw Billie living life. Like, she was walking around wearing a hoodie and then she was performing in it and in multiple colors. You see DaBaby, and he chose to put the sweater on going to the Kanye premiere. He chose his like freshest outfit, and it was
Super Bowl, bro. And even going to the Sports Illustrated party on that stuff.
Sports
I was invited to
Illustrated.
that, and I got fucking canceled. Shout out to Tony Bravado. But
no
damn,
way. Yo.
yeah, me and you were linked up in LA. But you're right. The homie DaBaby's from Charlotte, bro. Charlotte has some swag. Charlotte has a lot of great energy coming out of it, but it's a small, big town. It doesn't have that flair, the flair thing. But you bringing that over here, the East Coast and the southern state, I already know this shit is starting to fucking grow. I want to get to the chat real quick.
It matches your whole, like, your outfit matches your screen so well aesthetically. Yeah. Like it's such a fit, and that's why I'm saying like that color is your color. Even when I thought about you, when I think about Young, like, yo, what makes sense on him? What would really like go and mesh and vibe with you? And I think that's just a big part of like, you know, when it comes time to manifesting these things, you want to manifest it in the most like authentic way possible. So I don't force these things. The universe did give me honestly amazing timing of the launch event was packed out, and we had spotty Wi-Fi in a crypto scene. We had people from Audie's, you know,
Audie's pulled up. LK.
We had not LK because she's in Brazil.
Shout out LK. She would look good in your shit too.
Another genius. Like,
sheesh.
So like, you know, shout out to Audie's. They're another one that have taught me a lot. You know what I mean? Just being in these different servers and
that's what I was gonna say. The NFT projects you were in, some rugs, but Audie's came out. That's beautiful.
Audie's came out, right? Exactly. And so we received this. So the event hit. It was packed inside and out. People felt the Lvxwa experience. We had the cups. We had 2 wristbands. Everyone had an RSVP wristband, and then I had VIP wristbands that were black and red. If anyone noticed, there was a different color wristband. There was the details on the cup. There was a red carpet and a photo opportunity, and we had sushi catering. And so,
but Spotty Wi-Fi pulled into there, which is big because he is so big in the Web3 space. And I know you guys, from the rumor, you guys hit it off. So.
Yes, sir. So we hit it off before. We actually got linked on Twitter through the Dome Man again. And
Dome Man out here making plays.
Out here making that boy making
plays, bro. He managing shit low key.
Literally, he really is. And we just hit it off in a phone conversation. So he came through, and then Little Xan, who actually is big on NFTs, he was there.
Is
he actually is big on NFTs.
Sheesh, what does he what does he have in his collection?
Because I saw Ryan from the dojo.
Hey was in LA?
No. But I saw him. He honestly tweeted something. He got a DM because someone was saying like, this project is like, even like Little Xan is liking it or something, and he was like, talking about how it was funny because they were trying to promote it. Like,
was it like a shitty PFP project or like a blue chip?
It probably was, honestly. But it was funny because then come the event, Little Xan is over here like, NFTs are the future. The metaverse is the wave. You better hop in it. You better get on it. Don't get left behind. So him and the Dome Man were talking about NFTs, like the Dome Man as my witness. That I posted a picture of the conversation. It's me, Dome Man, and Little Xan, and we are talking about the metaverse and NFTs. And I have actually made him a special Little Xan profile pic. There is a 3-phase plan for Lvxwa in the metaverse that includes some special one-of-ones. And then there is a cool, there honestly is a profile. I've created all of the art and content for a profile project already. Just trying to figure out how to make it like worthy enough, or like trying to make it genuine and cemented. I don't want it to be like basic and just, we're in no way, the guys, you can't get rugged with Lvxwa. Like, it's already here. It's already physical. Yeah.
Before we get into that, more of that, because I got another, 15-20 minutes of the stream. I just wanted to shout out Abana in the chat. Says he's an actual ninja as well in the dojo. Durag Dev, are you in LA? Tell him to pull up to the show tonight. Abana is a great ninja of the dojo. You guys should connect. He is a great house music legend in UK. Really great dude, bro. Really great vibes. If I would say he has the same vibes as me, no ill intent, just wants to see you have a good time.
Let's do it.
Abana has definitely the stamp of the sensei. Also, my other question here. Ooh, that's beautiful. If you could be, not to sidetrack, but if I ask every legend on the show this, if you could be an alien, a human, a cyborg, or an alien, which one are you going to be?
Alien.
Why alien?
I don't know. I don't even have to think about it. That one just came first.
Fuck. Everyone from Ben Morrow says cyborg, and fucking DCL Blogger said cyborg. Laura Zombie said alien.
Like, I say alien because Lvxwa is galactic to me. I was inspired. The mood board I created in 2000
These are alien hieroglyphs.
Right. So I created a mood board called Japanese Galactic Punk. And Hypebeast wrote the article, and they did call the mood of Lvxwa Galactic Punk. So you have so what is that? That's a space degen. What is a punk? What is a Yankee in Japanese culture? A degenerate. A Yankee is a degenerate. Tokyo Revengers. So the mood of Lvxwa is galactic punk. So a space punk, a space degenerate.
Fuck. Space degenerate be eating brains, though.
Right. Well, it might be
a little different. I'm just joking.
They eat energy. They eat energy. Lvxwa provides them the energy. And what was cool, so when DaBaby put on the headpiece, I made a Chinese Lunar New Year, and I wish I had one. I don't even have one. But I made a red and gold gift bag for Chinese Lunar New Year that had the Lvxwa logo, and then it had the scarf inside, and then it had a card on there. And it's really cool that he wore the piece, because I know he felt the energy, because he went inside the bag and he wore, both pieces. And inside this card, there's a note from it says, "Dear beloved, whether it's the light at the end of the tunnel or the beam of light lifting you up, we are the light. Love, Lvxwa." And I put that in there to convey a message that, guys, whether you're going through the hardest of times and you need to look at that light at the end of the tunnel, or you feel like you're in a good time and you feel like you're being lifted up by that light, no matter what it is, we are that light, and you can keep going. You can keep holding the reins. You got it. You don't whether that's that light at the end of the tunnel. The last couple of years of my life, I was in that dark tunnel, looking at that light at the end. Now I feel like I'm being lifted up by that beam of light, but it's a process. And if you just hold the reins, you'll be in the light.
Facts. You're saying the truth, beloved. And I love that when I look at you, I'm looking at the future Virgil. I'm looking at the future Alexander Wang. And it's okay for as a community to speak life into our community. We do not have to crab in the bucket each other. We can actually say those things, because when we say those things, we're speaking a spell. And I know you have been doing the spell work. You've been spelling the print on people's bodies, and I really appreciate what you're bringing to the space. And I know it's just the fucking early beginning. But from what I'm hearing with Spotty, Luxo, Crypto Daddy, people want to see you win, and that's the cool thing about Web3. And I want you to chime in a little bit, because No longer do you need big ad placement. Now you just need the force of community. You just need the force of the right keys that unlock doors. In a sense, it's like a video game and meeting the characters.
Yep. So I stood back on the edge of the Las Vegas city and I looked at the hotels as a video game, and unlocking each one would give you more access into being able to execute whatever dream it may be. So I love that analogy. But when I started making the print, the first thing I said was, I actually don't want any rapper or artist to wear it yet. I want to see what it does just from the community that I've built alone. And I think what you said is honestly monumental, because I'm trying to get away from needing or thinking that you need, honestly, a Billie or DaBaby or Kanye wearing your stuff or endorsing your brand in order to get your vision out and across. And you really don't. Of course, there is marketing and there is, things that are helpful to do, and a lot of tools and platforms that are helpful to use. But guys, it exists. This is the point. This is why Fabian created Lvxwa and Mainnet and Universal Profiles. And Web3 is basically like giving everyone a fair chance. It's giving everyone a platform where you don't need to have someone famous or big in your stuff, but you can just present your art, your mind, and you can build your community. You can create your reality in your own heaven and reality right here on Web3 without needing to think that, I need these physical, I need this money, or I need this celebrity, or
I need Interscope to notice me.
Right. I need this label or platform. Right. And that was me, guys, that was me. Like, I'm like, Kanye, look at me.
Look at me. Notice me.
Look at me. I'm like, man.
Throw him a frisbee and shit with the fucking
right. Like, you know what I mean? I'm screaming, look at me. And I had a stroke after that. And that's like, so like, it was like, no, life was like, no, slow down. You don't need that. You just need to have fun. You just need to execute, and you just need to do whatever you want to do. Like, you just need to do what you do. Just Nike has the best slogan to me, and that's just do it. Like that, their slogan is everything to me. Because if you literally just do it, no matter what it is, if you keep just doing it, you're gonna hit. Like you're gonna
Nipsey Hussle says, I rest in peace, Nip, but laying your bricks one at a time. You come back. You keep going, you have a whole wall, you have your whole foundation. One at a time, man. One at a time.
10 years ago, I came up with the name Lvxwa. I realized that I did not have the system that I needed to have in order to make it what I needed to make it. And instead, I put it on a back burner, and I took the time to grow and to learn and to build a team and to figure out who I can work well with. And the do-rags were created, and then merged with people, and that taught me logistics and these different things, and marketing and presentation. And now I am at the point where I have a co-director and a couple graphic designers and a manager and an accountant and a business manager, and I have 2 social media managers because I have a Chinese TikTok, which is actually going viral. I think I have like 4 million views in my first.
Let's fucking go. I'm gonna put DaBaby to let's go.
So
let's go.
Yes, exactly.
So my whole point is like, guys, like, some patience. Lay that brick one at a time, because it might not be ready with the first brick, but don't be frustrated by that. Just continue to build those bricks, because if you build it one at a time, if you take it one step at a time, guys, I get stressed out easy, just as I'm sure you do too, Sensei. There's a lot going on.
We're managing
a lot, right? So, but if you lay it one brick at a time, if you focus on one action or activity at a time, then you're gonna look back and your wall's gonna be built. But guys, love this time in this process right now, because this is the time where we get to have fun, and the problem solving, it should be fun. This is once we made it, or you did it, then you're gonna be there already. This struggle, this roller coaster that we're going through right now is the amazing part. This is the attraction. This is the ride.
Yeah.
So enjoy it. Even the downs, like the ups feel like highs and ups because there are downs. and that's gonna happen. It has not been a
Yeah.
shoot.
You've seen that chart, right? Where it's like cracks. There's like a broken bridge.
Right.
There's like gators in the fucking thing. There's like a fucking avalanche, and then you go up there.
Right. And you see the other meme where it's the two people digging and the one guy gives up. He was like one more dig away.
Right there.
And the other guy, and so that's what I'm saying. It's just keep going, execute, just do it. Keep going.
Yo.
Hold the reins.
Hold the reins. I gotta show you this photo now. Coming to the tail end of the stream. How do I
do so much at once?
I don't know, dude. I do a lot, dude. I need to show the stream this photo. You guys are going to fucking literally come in your pants when you see this photo. Hopefully, that was the goal. You know, it's very juicy cherry red. It's shot in Charlotte, North Carolina, in a famous alley that we all love here. I don't know how. Can you? How can I send this to you? Let me actually send it to you first, then on your Twitter. And now you guys are looking at all my messages. All right, fuck. You guys are gonna fucking dox me. Oh, and they're actually not looking at my messages. I'm gonna show you it. Hold on. Let me go here, and then I'll show the stream. Where is the folder? All right, here goes. You're gonna get it first. Hopefully this doesn't break the stream. Don't look at it yet, cause you have it. Don't look at it yet.
Okay.
Cover your phone.
Okay.
Please.
Okay. All right.
And then the stream. I want the stream to crack and pop. So.
Okay.
Let's see here.
I pulled it up. I haven't looked at it yet.
All right, we're gonna go share it, and I just need you to judge it. Did I do it right? Did I do it wrong? Is it ass or is it or are you gonna take it? Take it out. Sheesh, check it out, homies. You can check it out now.
Yo, snap! You snap! Let's go. Yo, are you kidding me? It's ass. It's ass. It's so ass that it's ass. It's.
I mean, could you use that for the web? I mean, do what you have to do with that. But you know, that's the Sensei in the red the Mustang. You know, with the cherries and the ALFA, and I like it.
This is APO.
This is APO.
This is APO. Oh, I'm saving this right now.
I got a lot of photos too. So that was one of my favorites, especially with the Kith parachute pants. Definitely had to get them right.
I was gonna ask, what pants are these?
These are Kith.
So Kith is an amazing store. Actually, we're looking at playing this game very carefully. Stores are very political. For example, there's two stores that are the best stores in Tokyo, and I've worked with both of them. But like, there's certain times where you can't give them the same stuff. So like when looking at like Kith or Dover Street or Soul Stage or Intersect or Juice or all of these dope stores that carry this stuff, it sucks because you do have to go about it a little like politically, or you do have to like think, because you can't just put your stuff in any store and then expect to be in other stores. But Kith is a major player that has great stuff.
I see a collab. I see all the collabs. I do see a lot of collabs, and this is the tail end. And I wanted to say you are going to be collaborating with Orphan, Seffi. Hopefully you give me the permission to put this sweater on my digital avatar. I don't have to sell it. I just want to have it as a profile picture.
Let's go.
Yeah. I'm gonna ask my 3D artist to dress me in this garment. It's gonna be fire.
Sensei has been sent the actual print, guys. So that's how much I trust the Sensei.
For real. It's love. And then that photo too, very Ron Jeremy. Someone wants that mural. So Kelsey White, I need a mural on my wall. There's a lot of I need this print everywhere, dude. I wanted to also say,
we're gonna make chairs. We're gonna make home items. We're gonna do a lot of really cool things with Lvxwa. I'm sorry to interrupt, but we're gonna have home items. We're gonna have some sports items, the yoga bikinis, sportswear. We're gonna do candles, curtains, sheets. Like, we're gonna get into a Modernica collab, so you can have it on your chair. We are going to cover everything that we can in the print. We're gonna have a lot of fun. We're gonna jump into the metaverse. We're gonna dive into deep brand identity. We're gonna have a lot of fun collabing with a lot of cool people, and we're gonna just spread the light energy of love.
You're a good human, dog. From this interview, I love you more than I loved you before. I do. Guys, this is the part of the stream where we give the guests the gong. You have seen the show. The gong is symbolizing, is a symbol for the guests to channel their inner sensei. Betty from Deadfellas has done it. DCL Blogger has done it. Crypto Stash has done it. A lot of legends have done it. And even Magic the Gathering, Chris Clay has done it. Durag Dev, here's the gong. You can chill. You can run around naked. You can marry somebody on here, but this is the gong, and it means something. You have the floor.
Dear beloved, whether it's the light at the end of the tunnel or the beam of light lifting you up, we are the light. Love, Lvxwa.
Sheesh.
I will run that course back. I will also randomly physically bring the laptop up. I didn't think I would chill, but I'll give you the closet space of Durag Dev's closet space. I do wear nothing but Lvxwa, so it's very authentic. I do have a couple pairs of things because we got to stay fresh.
Even in the summer, he's rocking the sweaters, baby.
Even in the summer, but we got amazing spring and summer items coming soon. Man, I don't want to shield too much because that's really
you can, bro. You have the floor, guys. Follow at Durag Dev. Go to the website. It's in the link in the description. The website of Lvxwa, and go shop and buy some.
Guys, you know what? You guys can see how amazing the knitwear is. You're not gonna get knitwear for a better price than this. You're not gonna get better quality. The puff print on the logo pieces is amazing. It's simple. Lvxwa.com. Lvxwa pronounced. The V is pronounced like a U. LVXWA.com. You guys can actually, this is really good. This is a good opportunity. You can go on the Lvxwa website and you can schedule an appointment to come to the showroom. If you're a store buyer, if you're a stylist, if you're anybody, you can come physically shop Lvxwa at the showroom here in LA. And you can try on the clothes for yourself and grab whatever Lvxwa.
Will you be there just to be the Willy Wonka
there.
of the
so
spot?
If you schedule an appointment, if you go on the website and you schedule an appointment, it is a private shopping appointment with me personally.
Good. I love that.
So anyone in LA,
I would do that. I would hop on that like fucking hotcakes.
I would hop on it now because honestly, the stuff is moving. We are having an amazing time. I'm trying to create so fast right now because I'm like, oh my God, like now I need all the next pieces.
Would Lvxwa ever will I ever get like a Sensei logo, like my face on the shit at one day?
So
no, I'm just joking. Let that marinate. Don't even say that. That's too much alpha.
So I can give a little bit more alpha, which is this picture, and I maybe should have sent this to you, but I actually created a print where I took different silhouettes of Billie's face and I put them into the print, and she wanted a custom of this, and COVID kind of set us back in this idea a little bit. But I think we're gonna jump back into creating this oh my goodness, give me 1 second, we'll love it.
Here we go, guys. Here we go. Ooh, I love that. A little silhouette pieces in the garment, bro. So vibed. So vibed.
So I actually, and I can show this here because I did show this on Chinese TikTok. I did three different variations. One where I took her face and I put the Durag Dev icons on it. Another where I took her name and I spelt the print out of it. So we could do young like that. We could do young content like that with the print vibes. And then the third was actually taking silhouettes of her face and incorporating it into the print. Yeah. So there's a million ways, like Spotty, we talked about doing it. We're going to have a fun collab. There's so many ideas. There's so much room. Mark Habibi DM me as well, just saying really.
Yeah, I would raise the money for charity or something for the homeless out here in Charlotte. There's so much cool shit we could do, dude.
Well, we're gonna do Lvxwa, and we're gonna do some charity through. So we have Lvxwa, and I was like, yo, what about water? Like wall. So the wall from there just looks water.
Dude, so Metamori says, is there a purple version of that sweater?
There is a purple version.
He might be coming after that shit on Easter, homie. You already know.
There is a purple version, and we're going to we're gonna do some cool variations. I just don't want to play the brand out with doing a million colorways. So I really want to give everyone the best content as possible. And I think that's going to be a combination of giving people some logo pieces, giving people some pieces with the print, and also giving them these new cut and sew pieces we're going to be showing super soon here.
Yeah. It's going to be a movie. It's going to be a fucking movie.
Metamori, you can, I will say, Metamori, I'll hook you up with something purple. I got you.
For sure. That's love, dude. Bro, thanks for really wearing your heart on your sleeve. The universe is on your side. I feel like the dojo and the gurus and the ninjas, we're all these Jedis, we're at the round table and we have a chance to influence the culture. So I hope we all do it right. And
I want to do it right. I want to do it right with the dojo. I'm sorry to interrupt again. The dojo has given such a positive light energy, and I want to share that love and that light energy back to everyone as much as possible. And the dojo, I can tell, is like giving me a hug.
For
it's
sure.
Like,
come here, bro. Come here.
Right.
Come here, dude. Come here. Feel it. Don't fucking move. Don't fucking move, dude.
I didn't.
All right, fuck. Take it. Take the love. Take that. Cool. We're good.
See, I'm telling you guys, I can feel the dojo love. The dojo's gonna be here. We're gonna be good. We're gonna spread amazing energy. I just know it. I know it. Especially after this. I was so bullish before. And
bro, we literally went an hour and 40 minutes. It's very few times that I go over an hour. It's just when I have the homies from the dojo come in, it's like we're sharing tea, we're sharing life, we're doing life. So really thank you for giving me that spark too, dude. It's like a really beautiful synergy here. I don't need anything from you but for you to be happy, beloved. And you to stay content with who you are and the chat, because today the chat has dominated. We have all felt that energy together. I thank you, chat, for reaching 200 messages. The
chat went good today.
Chat went amazing, bro. The chat was so active. It's super crazy. And I don't even feel like I'm at the spot of blowing up yet, but something is happening and I'm riding with it. So
I'm sharing my energy with you. I am lifting you up while you are lifting me up.
Sure.
I am here with you. We are in that cruiser together. I was there with you in that photo. I'm with you.
So Dojo Hugs hit different. Fucking love this. Also, I'm going to be in NFT LA, and I know the homies are. Will we see you in NFT LA, dude? Because there's a lot of things that are going to be popping there. I would love to take photos with you, introduce you to the people IRL, kind of like the Huxley people. You have Huxley Comics. They're having a great show out there. Albana is going to be performing a lot. Spotty Wi-Fi will be there. That's going to be the time for you, bro. So we should all just kind of mingle in NFT LA.
Can I be honest? I have not had any plans that I've locked in yet. I just plan on being there and present. Mm-hmm. And wherever you want me to show, I will show.
For sure. The dojos, I'm not buying tickets, Don. I'm just going to the experiences. Fuck the tickets. We already have enough alpha in the dojo. If you want to sit down in the Q&As, if something, really go for that. But the parties and the social life and stuff like that, that's where it's going to be at.
That's where it's at, guys. When I went to Coachella, it wasn't about the performances at Coachella. It was the after parties where you connect with people. Yeah.
And these are going to be a lot of the people that we've been connected on Twitter. Your Nifty Qs, your Lad Cities, your Farouks, just a bunch of cool people.
I'm excited, bro. I'm raging.
Yeah. Rage, bro. Rage for sure.
Yo, I'm excited. We're about to. I can just feel it already. It's gonna be a lot of good energy with everybody. How many weeks away is that?
That's March 26th through the 30th.
March 20th. Right. Okay.
So it's coming up.
We're a couple weeks away.
Can't wait
to meet everyone.
I can't wait to meet you too, man. What are the dates again?
In real life.
For real. We have to. Guys, I have to go and evaporate now and go back into the cryo chamber and do a big meditation. Dude, Durag Dev, I got love for you. I will see you in the dojo. Guys, thank you for tuning in to the 82nd episode of Live with the Sensei. Please follow at Durag Dev. It's all in the description. we'll do this again, dude. We'll do this again with Orphan and Steffi.
Oh yeah, we gonna bring it back.
Hit up Orphan too, because he wants you on the show. I'll connect you in a group message together.
Fire. Let's do it.
All right, guys.
Thank you, Dojo. Thank you, everyone. For real. Love you guys.
Live the dream. Eat vegan ice cream. And what, Durag? And above all,
Speed of light.
You don't know the fucking saying, dude?
Oh my goodness.
Sheesh. I'm gonna give you the ha-ha on that one. Stay content. Stay content.
Stay content. I'm tripping, yo.
We out. Later.
Love y'all. Stay content.
Stay fucking content.
Yeah.